Here is question 2 of the year 2026 NECO past question, paper 4. So here we have that the figure 4.2 shows three views of a block drawn in third angle projection. Draw the isometric view of the block. Use A as the lowest point. So here we have the views. So this is the plan, as we are told that these views are given in third angle projection. So this is the plan. This is the front elevation and this is the left end elevation. Okay, so what we are going to do is to put this part together to obtain its isometric view, as we have the lowest point here. So looking at what we have here, I can't see these dimensions because somebody printed this for me. I can't see these dimensions clearly. Just let me look at it. I think this is 40 and this is 15, okay, and this is also, this is 30, okay, this is 30, this is 10, this is 10, and then so this is 10, this is so this is 30 and this is also 10, okay. On here, from here to here, this is 40, okay. All right, so I think I can see the dimensions, but if you have a copy with you, just take it and go along with me. Okay, so now this is the front elevation. So what I'm going to do first is that I'm going to produce an isometric block or a cuboid. Then I will now bring out this the shape, okay, that we have here in the front elevation and also in the plan. So I'll be explaining the part as we go on constructing this isometric block. So let's start and make the let's make the cuboid first. Okay, so that's what we want to do. So first of all, draw a short horizontal line to place the lowest point A. So I'm going to put, so this is the lowest point A here. All right, so then the next thing that I'm going to do is that, so I'm going to draw a line, so with 30 degrees set square. Okay, so I'm going to draw a line in this direction. Okay, then I will erect a vertical line at this point like this. Okay, then I'm going to turn it this way. So turn it this way. I will also draw a line in this direction. Okay, so let's see the total length. The total length from here to here. So this is 40. This is 15, and this is 30. So the total is so 70. That is 85. That is 85 millimeters. Okay, so that is on the length side. Then on the length, that's on the length side. Then on the height side, on the for the height, okay, so for the height, I can't see any dimension given here. For the height, I can't see it. I just know that the distance from here to here. Okay, 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 so distance from here to here is not given, but I'm looking at it. It should be something around 50. So I will use 50 for it. I will use 50 for it. Okay. Then okay. So I will use 50 for it. Okay. So here we have this from here to here in the plan. This is 10. This is 30. This is 10. So that's 50. Okay. That's 50. So the height from here to here, okay, in the front elevation is not okay. I'm going to use 50 for it. I'll use 50 for it. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. So let's take the length of the cuboid as 85. So here we have this. So this is 85 millimeters. Here we have 85 millimeters. And then so from this point, I will take 50 millimeters up. This is 50. And on this side, I will also take 50 millimeters. Here is 50 millimeters. So at this point, I'm going to draw a vertical line. At this point here, I will draw a vertical line here up like this. Also at this point, I will also draw a vertical line like this. Okay, then I'm going to turn the set square this way. I will turn the set square this way. Okay, so bringing it to this point, so I will draw a line in this direction, and then I will turn it here like this. I will draw a line in this direction and coming to this point here. So coming to this point, so at this point here I will also draw a line in this direction, and then I will turn the set square this way. I will draw a line from this point to this point here. So here we have what we have, the cuboid. So now let's bring out the shape that we have on the object. Okay, so let's start with this. So here we have that this is the plan. So this part is cut off. Okay, that's why we have short dashes line here. So are telling us that, so by the time we are looking at the front elevation, this shape, so this line, there's a line at this point that will be hidden from us. Okay, so we have that from here to here is 10, from here to here is also 10, so this is 30 from here to here. And then so for this particular point that we have here, its distance from this end is 40 millimeters. So let's see how that can be done. So what I'm going to do first is that I will take a measurement of 40 millimeters from here. So this is 40 millimeters. Okay, then with my set square, so with the set square, I'm going to draw a line. So from this point here, so I will take it across to this side here. Then I will come here and take a measurement of 10 millimeters. So this is 10 millimeters here. And then so from here, I also have 10 millimeters here. So the rest is 30 millimeters. So at this point, I'm going to take a vertical line down. So at this point, I will draw a vertical line down here like this. And then I'll come to this point here and also draw a vertical line down. So at this point, I'm going to draw a line. So from here, so to touch this line, so it goes like this. And I'll do the same thing on this side, drawing a line from this point to touch this line. Okay, so then all right, so then another thing that we have here, so at this point there's going to be a line at this point that will come down. So there at this point, so we draw a vertical line here so that we touch this, and then I'll come here at this point and also draw a line inward like this. So that part is cut off. So we have this now. All right, so we have created the shape that we have here. So but so we also have so we have a shape here that we have to bring out. Okay, so this one is cut down, so it's cut down. Okay, as we see it here in the plan. So we have it around here, and the distance from here to here is also 10. So all I have to do now, all I have to do, and then so distance from here to here is 30. So it is given to us here. So from this line to this line is 30. So I'm going to I will draw this line from this point. Okay, I will extend it. I will extend it from here, so to touch this line like this. Okay, then I will come here and take a measurement of 30 millimeters. So this is 30 millimeters here. So at this point, I'm going to draw a line. So I draw a line from here, so to touch this. Okay, all right, and I will also draw it here. I will explain this later. Okay, so now, so this part is cut off. So this part is cut off. Okay, so that's how we are going to have it. So it is cut off. That's how we are going to have it. But now let's come to this side here. Let's come to this side. In the front elevation, we have this rectangle, and then we have this in the plan, we have this rectangle. So the height from here to here is 10 in the front elevation. So we have to take 10 down, and then so in the plan, so we have what we have from here to here is 10. We have to take 10 from here to here. So let me show you what they are asking us to do there. So we come to this point. So we take a measurement of 10 millimeters. Okay, then from here, so we also take 10 millimeters. So this is 10 millimeters. So I'm going to connect these 2 points. I will connect them together. So connect this point. So draw a line from here to here, and I will come down here, and also I will draw a line from here. So at this point, I will draw a line at this point here. So here I will draw a line to touch this. Okay, then I will come to this point here. and then I will take a line inward like this. Then at this point, so at this point, I will take a vertical line down like this. So take a vertical line down. Okay, so then so it touches this. Okay, so this is what we are going to have here. So as we can see here, so we have completed this object. So the left hand elevation, this is the left hand. So when we are looking at the object in this direction, look at what we see. We have this rectangle, this is the rectangle. Then we have this space here, this rectangle. So that's what we see here. You see a rectangle in this space, and then we also have this rectangle. So we have this rectangle. Okay, all right. So and then so this part that is cut, the line at this point that goes inward is what we see here that is hidden. Okay, so that's what we have here. And at this point here, at this point down, so we have a rectangle. Okay, we have a rectangle, and this rectangle is this. If you look at it, the thickness from here to here is 10, from here to here is also 10. So this rectangle that we have here, we also have it here. So that is why, so we are not showing a line. So we are not showing the line that we have here that is hidden, because this line has prevail over it. Okay, so that is it. So the object is already here, but what I'm going to do now is to bring out the shape. Okay, so I'm going to make this line a thick line. So I will make this line a thick line from here to this end like this. So we have this. Okay, then at this point here, so we also have this line as a thick line. So this line from here to here, so it'll be a thick line, and then up here, so we have this line to be a thick line from here to here. Okay, this line also need to make it a thick line from here to here. All right, so and then so this line, so you make it a thick line from here to here. So this line also make it a thick line from here to here, and this line, so from here to this point is a thick line. So we have this now. All right, so then coming to this side, I need to adjust this line. So coming to this for the vertical, so this line will be a thick line down to this point. Then this line will be a thick line down here, and then this line is a thick line here. Okay, and then so this line, so make it a thick line down, and then this line will also make it a thick line down. Okay, and this line also, so make it a thick line to this point, including this line. So we draw it as a thick line, and then this line, make it a thick line down here. All right, so going this way, so this line is a thick line from here to here, and also this is a thick line from here to here. So I also need to make this line a thick line from here inward like this. Okay, so then so this line, so we make it a thick line, and this line too, make it a thick line. This line from here to here is a thick line. So this line, I need to make it a thick line, and this line too, so make it a thick line like this, and this line, so from this point to this point is a thick line, and then so I need to come here, I need to make this line a thick line from here to this end. Okay, so looking at what we have here, so don't let me forget this one. So we make this a thick line. Okay, so looking at what we have here, the object is already there, as you can see it. It's as simple as I've done it here. Thank you, and God bless you.